Good morning, good morning. Look at the strength, hey? Look at the strength. Again. Crazy. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. So, it looks like it's going to be long side again. Long side again. Let's see how this 15-minute candle closes on SPY and Qs. Unreal strength, though. Just keeps going. So, we're above previous day high on both. Above all-time high on both. Super strong close on Qs. So let's see how she closes here. 15 seconds. Unreal push. What a push. Crazy. So, I want to see some consolidation above a zone. Wow, look at that push. Holy. Insane. Wow. Holy. All right, well, let's get a retest going here. Pre-market high, likely. Pre-market high should be the retest zone. Yeah, it's jumping. It's definitely jumping. How's the lag today? I think I might have fixed the lag last night. I don't know if you guys are noticing it, but if you can let me know. There shouldn't be a lag now, or like much of one anyway. Crazy strength, man. Crazy strength. All right, well, as always, let's wait for a retest. Let's wait for a retest. SPY consolidating at pre-market high here. So we closed just below, but like, look at the strength. Crazy. Nice, Randy. Perfect. Thanks for the tips, man. That's awesome. Simple little toggle options. So IWM selling off. Wow, Q and SPY really strong. They both just barely missed the close. Just barely. Just closed under. But look at the strength. So if I can get a 13 to catch up and a nice retest into this pre-market low, sorry, pre-market high, then That's going to be my entry for a long on Qs for now. For now, let's see. I want to see some nice holds at pre-market high. Nice holds. Slow and controlled. No data looming, which is good. We don't have data looming, which is nice. So let's see. Let's see how the retest goes here. I want the 13 to catch up a little bit though. What are you guys thinking? What's top watch for you guys today? Q's got to be it for me because like it's looking very clean for now. I want to see some holds though. I want to see some holds. Yeah, not a bad call to just wait for now. Let's let this thing prove itself. That's a nice candle. 20 seconds left on this candle. See if we can get like a few of these coming back in a pre-market high. That'd be wonderful. Okay, SPY woke up big time. So it was failing under, but then it just woke up big time. Let's see. It sucks they both closed underneath pre-market high. That's what I don't love, but just so strong. So strong for now. Look at that. Huge wicks on both right now on the 15. Q's got a massive wick at the top. Massive wick. So don't love that. Look at that massive wick. That's kind of gross. So 2-minute retesting here. Pre-market high. But the 15 is not looking great yet. Wow. Big push through. That was kind of gross. So big doji forming here for now. Q is retesting pre-market high here, which looks nice. Don't love the wick on the 15 though. Don't love it. But she is holding. So if I were to enter here, stop would be below this candle here and the 13. So 13's catching up. So I would start with maybe like 2 or 3 contracts and then add. Let's see though. So far now we're below pre-market low on both SPY and Q. And the 15 is looking horrendous. 15 is looking horrendous. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to wait, man. I'm going to wait. I don't want to rush that. Look at that failure. Wow. Wow. Good wait. Good wait on that. Big sweep of the highs. That's why I love the 15 for confirmation. Crazy. Kind of want to see how this thing closes now. I have 4 minutes left. That was ugly. Anybody take anything? I did not. I'm waiting now because that should have held way nicer. The 15 is looking gross on both SPY and Qs. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait a little bit. So I don't want to jump the gun. I want to see how this 15 closes, because if we get a nice body closure above, that's going to be my trigger. I don't want to get in before this confirms here. So far, we just got a big doji, so just a big indecision candle. I want to see a body closure above. I don't want to rush it. Randy, you long Walmart? Are you in that again as a day trade, or are you swinging that thing? Nice. Very nice. Okay, Q's is probably going to close under now. on both. Look at that big sweep. Q's big sweep. Big sweep of the highs. So let's see us come back to that previous day high zone too, right? We got the 48 and the 200. So let's see what happens at that previous day high zone. Okay, look at that. So coming back in the previous day high, the 48. Here's that 48. And the 200. 48 and a 200 here. Melting. Look at that. Wow. Melting. SPY melting as well. So we did not hold previous day high. Currently underneath it. And we are looking pretty heavy. Not going to lie. That 15-minute was really gross across the board. Overall, not great for the long side right now. Here's previous day high, trying to hold. Here's previous day high. Trying. Big hold the previous day high. Wow. So we closed under previous day high and then we surged right back above it. Big bounce off previous day high. See if she holds. I think if we fail back under PDH, it's probably going to get ugly downside. I mean, good because I love downside, but I want to wait for that pre-market low of day if that happens. Not really up here at all. I got to wait though because we're above previous day high. It's just not looking, I don't know, it's just not looking great right now. I don't have much conviction after that 15-minute candle closure above pre-market high and the way it failed. I just don't have much conviction upside right now. Like you could have definitely scalped it off previous day high here, but just moved a little too quick. Not a huge fan of those quick moves. I kind of like to see a little bit of consolidation, a little bit of holding, and then building as opposed to that quick move. It just seems lower probability off that big quick move like that. So 15 trying to hold, 15 on SPY. Let's see if we can get a closure above pre-market high again. It's trying again. So if we can get a closure above, a strong convincing closure, then I'm down, but okay, SPY trying. SPY trying for sure. So a little bit of a signal here for me is like both could not close over. Both tried, could not close over. So if we get that first closure, that's going to say, okay, things are changing and we're shifting. And we're actually building some strength if we can get a close above pre-market high. That's going to be my first signal. I know, Randy, I saw IWM is building. I know, big time. Big time. And it's got a 2-day zone here, Tuesday, Wednesday high. It's got that zone of 284. I think the 284, 283.50s, and or pre-market high, like that area breaks and holds, definitely looks strong, making a big recovery there. Let's see though, if we can't get a closure, I'm not taking that. You guys take anything yet? Or just waiting? The only quick trade there was for so far for me today was that PDH bounce. Previous day high, quick bounce off Qs. You'd have to be really quick though and kind of like limit order in that thing and just expect it to bounce. And just hope that the EMAs and the previous day high would hold, but I just don't like those trades that much. They just seem lower probability trades. So far just ranging between previous day high and pre-market high. Yeah, I'm sitting on my hands too. For now, for sure. I mean, look at Qs. Qs is not holding. Qs on the 15 is pretty gross. So, I mean, I really like this zone right here. If I can get a closure underneath pre-market low and this pivot, like that lines up perfectly for me, and that would make the wait worth it, you know? So if I can get a nice candle closure below this zone, obviously under previous day high and then pre-market low, we got a lot of room to our next zone here. A lot. We got like $4. Got a $4 move down, so I would love that zone to zone play right there. So I mean that's clearly weak, like very weak. We've had so much action lately, like I wouldn't even be surprised if we just did this today. You know, we've had so much action. I wouldn't even be surprised. But I mean, worst case, like if it does this, it's not a bad thing to just not trade today, you know? I'd rather miss chop than take a loss for no reason, just so I can click the buttons. I'd rather not. I'm gonna take a little bathroom break. I'll be back. We got time, clearly. What I miss, gang? What did I miss? Anything? Legacy, what's up, bro? What's going on? Hello, chair. Yeah, the chair was taken over here while I was visiting my son. All right, SPY closed above. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay. Good stuff. So we got a closure on SPY. That's good. Let's wait for a little bit of a retest for me. Let's see, maybe start here. Okay, I'm going to start here on 3, and then I'll add 3 more. Showing some strength off that. So I want to build over pre-market high. That's going to be my play today. I want to get a build over pre-market high. So EMA is catching up here. EMA is fanning out, which is good. So I want to start building over this level here. Okay, new highs, good. So I didn't really get the size I wanted to on this one today yet. But let's see. If we can get a build over pre-market high, then I'll add some. I'm only in 3 contracts on this, so not very much yet. Because I didn't get in at the 13. I got in a little bit above it, so I kind of want to build into this. I don't want to be full size into this above the 13 and super far away from the EMAs and the pre-market high. So let's see. 2R. I'll take some off at 2R. That's looking good. Strong. Okay, we got new highs. So I didn't get to build into this yet, unfortunately for me, because I was a little later on this entry, so I would build into it at the 13 once this thing catches up and cleans out a little bit. But if we do hit 2R, I'll take the majority off and then kind of rebuild back into it. So it's kind of what I'm waiting for here. See if I can get it. 2R. Once that alarm goes, I'll take the majority off. Okay, nice push. Very nice push. Only thing that sucks for me is I'm not in full size on that. I was a little late to it. But that's okay. The setup is nice. And we got that 15-minute closure above, so that was the trigger. Nice 15-minute closure above. Beautiful, man. There it is. There it is. Let's wait for that alarm for me. Then I'm going to take off 2. There it is. Bang. All right, I'm going to take off 2 here.
Order filled.
It sucks because I just wasn't in full. I just couldn't get in full up here. So that part sucks, but setup was nice. So the trailer will be break even or new highs. But I mean, we hit 2R on that pretty damn quick. That was really quick. Really, really quick. So let's See if we can get this high right here, and then I'll trail it candle by candle. If we can get 3R, I'll trail it candle by candle here. Yeah, Randy pays for the long crew. I know I don't have a long crew, man. my my lawn is not as big as yours, my friends, so I don't have a long crew. My wife makes me do everything around here. So for now, these little contracts will not pay for that. I should have been in full size, but I just didn't want to chase above the, like, being this close to the highs, being this away from the 13. Like, this was the proper entry right here, even right here. I was a little late to it. I was giving my son some attention, so I was just hanging out with him. And then by the time I got back on, I got a little bit late trying to build into this position. So it is what it is. I like the setup. The setup worked well. That was nice. So let's see if we can hit that next zone. I'm looking for 3R here. See if I can get it. And then I'll go candle by candle after that, because we are getting extended for pre-market high from the 13. For sure. Q is looking strong now. Very strong. So all it took was a little bit of patience, right? That was a good read. All around, that was a good read. Right? We didn't chase it up here. But what? Look at that. Like, as soon as we got that confirmation, look at what happened. The 15 is so powerful, man. Like, as soon as you get that confirmation, now it's flying. You know? We got one failure, confirmation, continuation. So nice. So nice. The only mistake here for me was a little bit late. I was a little bit late. I got in on this candle, which is late. Should have been the break. Likely around here. Maybe a hold even, but I got in a little late. So harder to go in more size, because then I wouldn't be able to add as much. But that's okay. That's all right. A little lunch money, I guess, today. Today's going to be lunch money. Oh. That only took 45 minutes to wait it out, but I mean, it's good to not rush, man. I mean, like, that cleaned up really nice as soon as it did. So we haven't had a single clean 13 EMA tap yet. So let's see. Let's see if this one comes in and gives us a clean tap. So we're only in with one contract here, so I'll let it be. And I want to see a build off this high. So this is going to be the high day, and this is the 13 kind of lining up. So I want to see us wicking off this zone now. High of day 13, wicking and holding. If we start breaking and closing below, then I'll just stop out the rest. Because we are like all-time highs. Obviously going to be choppier up here. So let's see. So if we get a nice hold here, I'm definitely going to add some. I want to add some at this 13. It has to be clean, though. I want to see clean holds. Coming in pretty strong. I want to see a nice wick off this zone. Let's see. Looking for an ad, but not yet. Not yet. Potential ad spot. see, either stops me out or I'm going to add. Nice. Nothing yet. It's trying. It's really trying to hold here at this 13. If she doesn't hold, I'm going to get out. Might come and retest the pre-market high because it's just below. It's literally a few pennies below. Let's see. It's trying. Q's is failing underneath pre-market high. Okay, trying to get a hold. Yeah, like 15 cents below is pre-market high, so it's trying to hold. But it also might try to retest that pre-market high as well. Just going to give it a second. No big deal. Small size anyways today. Valon, what's up, bro? What is up? Yeah, this is the point of control for sure. So this is the area that has to hold. This area has to hold here. Pre-market high right below us. 13 EMA holding right here. So I do want to add. Here pretty soon. Just kind of waiting. Waiting to see what happens at this 745, 44 to be exact, 43. That's pre-market high. So this area has to hold for the next leg. That has to hold. Q's looking ugly though. Q's looking pretty ugly. Let's see. It's trying. Trying to hold right here. I like it for an add. I'm adding right
Order
there.
filled.
Okay, I'm going to add there. Pre-market high is going to be my risk point. Take one off at the highs and then ride the rest. See if we get a push into that high. So that was a really nice 13 hold. Very nice 13 hold. Let's see if we can get a little bit of continuation here. I want to see my one tag just because we're at the highs and we did reject that point. So I want to take one off and then I'll ride the rest. It's kind of what I'm looking for here. So one off at the highs and another one off new highs. Let's see. It's holding. It's looking good. Okay, good bounce. Good bounce. Let's see us hit those highs. Take off one more. It's looking good, healthy, very healthy. Nothing wrong with this. Beautiful bounce off that 13, pre-market high held. So We'll see. This is all-time highs, though. It gets choppy, man. It gets choppy at all-time highs. So nothing would really surprise me today. So we just let it do its thing. Just let it do its thing. Let's see if we can take off one more here. Let's see if it tags us. So my risk on this is going to be pre-market high. That's going to be my line in the sand stop for everything. So we want to see this 13 hold again. We want to see this 13 hold again. And it's high day here. Or this pivot zone here. Slower for sure. Yeah, for sure, Randy. It's a good risk point. I mean, you know, above previous day high, above pre-market high. It's a great setup. I'll always take that setup without any hesitation. So I like it either way. If it fails, it is what it is. Pre-market high is going to be the risk. And yeah, we'll just peace out along the way if it doesn't. We want this 13 to hold here. Yeah, it would be nice to get those shorts. All those short stops moving for sure. That'll give us a nice leg up. So we are flagging really nicely here. Like if you look at the chart, flagging nicely. We just need this little flag to break. 13 is holding though. Like there's nothing wrong with it. Wouldn't even be bad to add here as well, potentially, if this holds. Potential add spot if we can hold nicely here. It's slow, but I mean there's nothing wrong with the chart at all for now. I was looking to add there, but not yet. Kind of want to see a candle like this here now. I want to see a break above this flag to add. So it has to break above this flag. Okay, that's looking pretty good, man. Those are nice holds. We got 2 seconds left in this candle. Okay, 1 second. That should go now. That was a really good candle. Nice flag break. Potential add spot for me here. Potential add spot for me right here. Adding.
Filled.
Okay, I just added 2 more there. Okay, that was a good add. So the reason I added there is because we closed above that flag break. Beautiful hold. Like again, like we try to go lower, couldn't. Try to go lower, couldn't. Big close. So that gave me conviction to add. And then we broke above this flag right here. That gave me more conviction to add more. So I liked it.
Order filled.
Okay, there's one more out there. Really nice, man. Really nice. So we'll just keep piecing them out here. New highs. Beautiful chart though, right? Like there was nothing wrong with this chart at all. So that was really nice. So we'll have our limit orders here. And based on what we're looking at here is we want to hit next target zone is going to be 3R. SPY good to 749. Really, hey? Why do you say 749, Randy? What's your thought there? Because there's nothing above, so it's like, are you going every dollar? What are you doing? Give me some insight. SPY, beautiful, man. Like, nothing wrong with this chart. Fuck yeah, look at that. New highs. Let's go. Beautiful chart, man. Gorgeous, right? Gorgeous chart. Beautiful ad. My ad spot. I love my ad spots. And the reason I didn't go full pop here is so I can do this, right? That's why I didn't go full pop. Great break of the high. Such a strong candle. A lot of momentum. Beautiful chart, man. That's good trading right there. Love that. See if we can get two more on that next little push here. Like, this is such a strong candle. I don't see how this doesn't get tagged now. Beautiful stuff. Love it. Randy says 749. Just like the lotto. 749. Randy's got 15 years of experience. It's hard to bet against you, Randy. I'm going to take your advice and just see what happens here. But I'm going to peace out along the way. SPY's looking so nice, man. What a great read on this today. Great read. Give us a tag. Stop edging me. Give me a tag. All right. Yeah. Beautiful trading, man. Beautiful trading. What a nice read that was today. What a beautiful read. Hell yeah. Look at that. Okay, and we almost hit 3R here. Look at that. Almost hit 3R on our money. So that was incredible. That was incredible. Look at the risk, man. We risked $1 to make 3. There's that alarm. There's that alarm. All right. Beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. Gorgeous stuff, man. Gorgeous stuff. I'm going to let these be for now. And I'm going to trail it candle by candle on the last runner. That's my plan. Last runner, candle by candle. Because if this does hit 749, Randy, I'm going to owe you a beer. I'm going to owe you a beer one of these days. That's crazy. Let's go. Look at that. Hell yeah. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff, man. I don't see a pivot though. Just trail your last chunk and see what happens. All right. All right. I'll take you up on that, Randy. 749, eh? Let's go. What a solid trade. What a solid trade. So nice, man. What a strong, healthy chart. Look at that. And we're hitting close to 4R on our money. So I want to see us tag this next. 4R on our money. What a trade, but we're getting extended, right? So we're getting extended from the 13. So kind of want to take off one more just because we're getting extended from the 13. So I just don't want it to come all the way back here on me. So let's see what happens. Lumen on fire. Man, I don't even look at those. It's so funny, Randy. Like I used to look at everything and then it's like, it just takes my focus away. I wouldn't be able to dial into something like this. You know, I'd be scanning too many charts. I'd be scanning way too many charts. See if this tags my next take profit here. So close to my next take profit. I might take it off though. I might take one more off here because we're at 4R on our money here. So let's see what happens with this candle. Because look at the extension from the 13, right? I don't want to go all the way back to the 13. So I'm going to give this one away.
Order filled.
And then I'm going to hold the last one. Break even or the next zone. Look at that move, man. Beautiful. So nice. Okay, so like that's it. That's the day. Like we waited for that perfectly. 15-minute candle closure. First 15 candle closure. Look what happens. This is like on repeat. Usually what happens, right? You get that 15 candle closure and then you get massive continuation after. Especially like these two signals right here. Wick couldn't close over. Wick couldn't close over. And then that nice closure. Perfect closure. And now it's just running beautifully. So now what I'm thinking is I want to trail this thing candle by candle. So kind of like this pivot low, this candle right here, this is like where I want to get out. So it continues, great. If not, this is going to be my pivot stop right here. 746.70. That's going to be my stop. So I want to trail this candle by candle now in case it wants to keep going. If not, then beautiful trade nonetheless. Nonetheless, that was a beautiful trade. Man, it really doesn't get much prettier than the SPY. Hey, like, see, like, that's why I am glad that I wasn't in full position here. Because look at what happened, right? If I get full position in here, it just slams me down. So I was able to build back into this position. So that was what I really liked about this. Look at that pop. Look at the strength on SPY, man. Wow. This is beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. $2 more to go, eh, Randy? Damn it, man. I hope I don't get stopped out before it goes there. I like the conviction in your text, my friend. I like it. I believe you too. Crazy. Are you in? Randy, you're obviously in this, right? You got to be in this. Oh, yeah. Atta guy. Sick, man. Look at that move, boys. What a move. What a trade. Like, it's not so much winning this trade for me. If I'm just like speaking my thoughts out right now, it's more just so building into the position. That's what I really love that I'm doing as of like the last few months, is just like learning how to build into this position, learning what I want to see in order to build into this position, right? Like, so I missed it a little late, a third size ish, maybe a third size, scale some out at new highs, waiting for that first actual 13 tap. We got the first actual 13 tap, and then I started building back in. I had one contract left. I added 3 and added 3. So beautiful stuff. At the highs, de-risked, new highs, de-risked, new highs, and then now we ride trailers. So Randy, how much are you piecing out? I'm assuming you're not doing it like me. I'm a little bit more aggressive on my scales. Cause like for me, once I hit two to 3R, like I'm taking most off because I don't expect it to go 6-7R for me personally. So like we hit 4R and now I'm just riding my last contract. But like, how do you piece out? What's your scale method? Cause like being extended, this extended away, I would expect a sharp pullback coming up, right? Cause like now we're in like 5R territory. Like we're not, like for me personally, I don't see that too often for my trades hitting 5R. Into thirds, yeah, that makes sense. So like before you take off your first third and your second third, how are you piecing that out? Are you looking for R on your return like I am, or are you doing it at pivots? Because for me, I don't see anything above here. Look at the weekly, man. The weekly on SPY is hilarious. See, like for me, I don't see anything above. So like, where do you see your pivots? Look at the weekly on SPY. Holy shit, man. So crazy. Yeah, it would be nice to get your thoughts on that, Randy. Like, how do you piece out your thirds? Because for me, like, I try to hold half until I hit 2. So like, if there's a pivot high, I'll take some off, just so I don't get slammed down, and then I'll ride the rest at 2. So like 2 would be my first scale spots, 2.5, and then 3.54. Depending on how many contracts I have, I don't really do thirds. It's more just like contracts at a time. So that's kind of how I do it. Unbelievable stuff, man. What a move. What a beautiful move. All it took was 45 minutes of patience and not rushing into it. That's all it took. Pivot resistance 2 equals 745. R is 754.1. I'll send you the charts in the Discord aftermarket. Sweet, man. Thank you. Yeah, let's get a little breakdown of what you're looking at. I would love to know. That's awesome. Okay, so like this is going to be, I'm going to trail it like this on this remainder. Hopefully it doesn't take me out before that big push, but we'll see. Wow. What a freaking move. Incredible stuff, man. Holy, look at the move, boys. Lumen, yeah, I don't know what, I've heard of Lumen forever. I think I even traded it back in the day. But yeah, who knows what the company does, man? Who cares? Who cares? If you're day trading it, who cares? Crazy move. So we're at 5, almost 6R on our money right now on the trailers. Crazy. So I do expect a sharper pullback. I'm thinking like, yeah, probably the 48 eventually here. After such a big move, the 48 is going to be the next one that's going to be tagged. That's what I'm thinking. But just gorgeous, man. Gorgeous stuff. What a move. I'll be right back. All right, we're still in. We're still in here. And this thing is holding, man. It's holding nicely, hey? It's holding really nicely. What a move. See, I expect a bigger pullback here now. 15 is wicking. Let's see. I'm gonna leave my stop underneath that 13. Let's see if that 13 can hold for us. Randy says 749. Hard to not bet on Randy here. He's been watching these charts for 15 years. So could easily do it. We got another $1.50 here. What a hold. What a hold. Q is right at the 13 EMA. Q is right at the 13. This is the first clean 13 EMA tap on Qs. So I expect this to hold. And it's holding high of day as well. So if you look at high day, it's literally right here. So I expect some sort of hold here. Spy the outlier though, big time outlier. See if Qs can wick off this 13. Qs is looking to hold. Q's building. It's trying to hold. Oh, didn't hold. Did not hold. Okay, let's see what happens. MES. Q is dragging us down for now. Okay, still holding. Still holding. Yeah, SPY's looking stronger than Q's for sure. Wow, SPY trying for new highs. Let's go. So this is going to be my stop. This pivot right here. Clear pivot right here. Underneath this 13. That's going to be my stop. What a beauty. What a beauty hold.
Order
See what
filled.
happens. It's looking like it wants to hit new highs here. Gorgeous move, man. Gorgeous move. Hey, wow. Unreal. I hit this little thing on the side here. This is my eval account. Hitting this thing on the side. And then we're on the funded here. So I'm going to trail this here now. I want to see this hold. I want to see the 13. I want to surf the 13 the whole time. I'm in some NQ longs here. Just on the side here. So kind of want to get the high day here. Take one off at the high day. Sick move. I didn't call this one out. I just saw it quickly, so I just quickly took it on the other account. So this one, we're on the eval on this one. So we got another 800 bucks to go on this account, and then we get funded on this account as well. And this is the funded one right here. So working on 2 accounts here. Let's see what happens. What an insane move. Randy, you got $1.25 to go. You got $1.25 to go. When I come to Florida, I'm buying you a beer if that happens. Lumen, nice, man. Good job. Yeah, 15 looks really clean. 15 looks so clean, for sure. So I'm gonna ride this NQ, see what happens. But this is gonna be my main trade here. NQ. Try to hold that 13 again. See if she holds. If not, we'll exit this one and then we'll just manage SPY. Doesn't look like this one's gonna hold though. Let's see. Let's get a nice wick. Let's keep going. It's a lot to ask to keep going, to be honest. Like, we're up 6R on our entry here. So I don't know. SPY's relentless though. It's looking pretty damn relentless. Unreal.
Order filled.
Take one off the queues just because I don't even want to manage this thing right now. I don't even want to manage this thing right now. I just want to look at SPY. Man, we're on pretty late today, hey? Randy. 11 a.m. Eastern, bud. We're here still. I gotta go chill with my kid before he goes to school. I'm gonna wait for this thing to hit my TP, get out of this, trail SPY, and then call it a great day. Nice push off that 13 on Qs. Beautiful. Nice Q. Beautiful hold on that 13. Good stuff. Nice. Nice hold. Nice hold. See if we can hit that high. Get out of this and then just watch SPY after this. Just felt like scalping this thing. Nice bounce off that 13. Gorgeous move, man. Gorgeous move. Okay. See if you can tag that out. Give us a tag on this. Or we'll just get out right around here. Because I mean, like, it's 11:10 a.m. Eastern now, so how much more continuation do we get? I don't see this thing doing another big leg up, to be honest. Maybe not, maybe this afternoon, but not right now. I just don't see it. Such a nice move. Qs. Okay, tag out that Qs. Give us a tag here. Edging me as usual. Give that tag, and then we're out of this one.
Order filled.
Beautiful, man. There it is. 175 bucks on this account. Beautiful. Beautiful. And look at SPY. So I'm just going to trail these pivots. That's what I want to do here with this. I want to trail these pivots. So surf the 13. This is going to be the pivot zone, and we're still moving. Unreal, man. Unreal. I live in Vancouver Island, Canada. So, like, right beside Vancouver. $1 to go, Randy. $1 to go. 749, eh? Crazy. So what's your stop on your runners here for you? One or two 15-minute bars. That means you're gonna have your stop below the previous 15-minute bar. Is that right? Yeah, no doubt. It is a win any way you do it, for sure. Yeah, that's my concern too. Super extended, right? And we're now entering chop zone, kind of like it's 11:15 Eastern almost. So how much more do you expect, right? I expect a bigger pullback and some consolidation until the afternoon move. That's what I expect. I expect the 48 to be tagged. That's kind of my expectations here. So we have yet to tag the 48 cleanly after here. Right? And you can see, like, for my process personally, like, if we're choppy around these EMAs the way we have been, after it cleans up with some extension like we saw on the 15 on SPY, once it confirmed, the first taps become way cleaner. And same goes for the 48, right? Like, we've had this, but this was near the chop zone. So now I expect the next 48 tap to be super clean as well. That's what I expect on a trend day like today. So that's kind of what I'm going to be going with. So yeah, a nice sideways consolidation would be great. For sure. Man, I don't even use the MACD at all. But I believe you, man. I believe you. I try to keep my trading super, super simple because I will start getting analysis paralysis. You know what I mean? Like for me, I have to keep it simple. I can't think about too many things. Hence why I'm only on these 3 tickers. I'm only on MNQ, MES, and Russ just because of that exact reason. I can't think about too much stuff. Like I get slower and I don't want to be slower. But like, I mean, everybody has, their own process, what works for them. 748, yep. It's coming right here. Right for me anyways, right? It's just how my brain works, so just got to recognize that and do what it is. Wow, look at that push, man. Holy, look at that push. Unbelievable move. 748.15, Randy. Wow, man. You're only 40, 50 cents away. Oh my god. 750 could be a huge magnet, hey? 750 could be a massive psychological magnet. Yeah, I'll trail tighter too. I'm thinking like right around here, this pivot right here. And again, the 13 lines up with it. High of day, pivot lines up with it. So right around there. What a freaking move, man. Wow. And only, again, another mistake here is not holding a little bit more. I guess you could say a little bit more of a piece. That was another mistake. I pieced out a little too quick here. Got a little trigger happy with my pieces. So another thing that I need to work on for myself is be able to hold bigger chunks for the move, right? Because like this day would potentially be double and it would eclipse, where it would at least make back the loss that I had yesterday. I had a $500 loss yesterday. So it would at least break me even on yesterday and today if I just held bigger chunks at these new highs. But just something I'm working on. It's tougher still. It's still tougher, but like I'm so much better at it. A lot better at it. Like this is a work of art. My God, this is a work of art. So nice. So nice. So I'm trailing right here. This is gonna be my stop right here, because I feel like if we start closing below the 13 and breaking below these areas, we're hitting the 48, and that's just too low for me. So this is gonna be my line in the sand right here. This high, this low, 13. What a move, boys. For sure. Definitely sounds reasonable. Student of Life Music, when did you sell? Are you still in? Or do you still have a trailer or no? I hope you got a trailer still. So, like, yeah, that's why, like, it's hard to go if you're only going with, like, smaller size. Having at least one of something trailing just so you can getting used to holding the runner. I think that's like the biggest thing, getting used to seeing this and holding through this, for me anyway. Randy, man, you freaking called it, dude. You called it. You called it, man. Like, even if it doesn't hit 749, you called it. Look how close we are. What a move. We got some news. That's why this is doing this. I'm just looking at the news right now. China President Xi wants to see our moves open. That's why we're pumping. Okay, that makes sense. Why we're pumping like this. Wow. Oh my goodness, man. Randy. Yeah, this job, man, I tell my wife all the time, this is my dream job. This is my dream job. Like, after I didn't make the NBA a long time ago, this is my dream job. I wouldn't want to do anything else. NBA number 1, that didn't happen. This is my dream job. It's the freaking best job in the world. Nice, man. IWM looks good too. Strong. Alright, so we hit almost 749. I'm going to trail this candle by candle now. We're getting extremely extended. So I'm going to get out right here. This is going to be my stop. And Randy, you called it, man. Like, you're 20 cents away. I don't care. You called that. You called that perfectly. That's an incredible call. Unreal call. What a day, boys. What a day. Unreal. Randy, what a call, man. What a call. 749. Thinking about it, it could even go to 750 later on. Just because of that big psych level, it could easily go to 750. But I mean, like, 749 is 20 cents away. You pretty much hit that. So this is going to be my stop right underneath that candle, because I feel like this comes back down to the 48 pretty soon. Has to. I mean, hasn't tagged it yet cleanly, so this is going to be the next spot right here, I feel. Look at that. Like, the EMAs are so nice, right? Like, this is the perfect system for me, man. Like, the EMA system is so nice, and like, this just gives you makes it very clear the direction is set, you know, there's momentum. And the 13 dips, right? And on days like this, I always watch, on big days like this, after it gets super extended, the next tap is going to be the 48. Like a consolidation, deep pullback into the 48. That's what I want to see on my next ad. If I do anything today, it's going to be the 48 right here. I'll be back, guys. This probably tags me out, but I got to go say bye to my son here. Wow, almost tagged me out, hey? Almost tagged me out. Crazy. What a move. Randy, you're 30 cents away. Yeah, me too, Randy. Like, I mean, like, what a move, right? No reason to get off when it's this clean at all. Q's, my God, Q's as well. Unreal. Insane. Insane, guys. Like, we're hitting 9R on our money. This is insane. Look at the chart. Look at this chart. Look at this trade. 9R. Just insane. What a move. Look at that risk. Doesn't get better than that, guys. Doesn't get better than that. You risk $1 to make almost 10. Simple, simple system. Break and retest a pre-market high. Didn't even tag pre-market high, just that 13. How clean that 13 is. Randy, do you use any EMAs on the 2-minute? Or I don't know if you do the 2-minute or the 1-minute, but... Lumen calls, nice. Five-minute bar. Yep. It's pretty much where I got my stop anyway. 5-minute below previous candle, 5-minute low. What EMAs are you using? All right, so that's going to be my stop. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, so like right below this pivot, which is the 13, I'm going to get out. Because I expect a deeper pullback right to that 48. That's what I expect. I expect that to come soon. Randy, you're like 25 cents away from your target. What a move. Crazy. Tomorrow's Friday. It's probably not going to be clean like this. If I'm being honest, I doubt it's going to be clean like this tomorrow, but never know. We play the chart as it comes. Play the chart as it comes. Yeah, I know. $4 move, no doubt. Definitely no doubt about that. Did sound crazy when you first said it. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. We're really that's really far away. And then now we're 25 cents away. So, what a call by you. Great call, man. Great call. Just a beautiful call. All right, guys. I'm going to head out. I got another appointment here right now, actually. Yeah, that was awesome. That was beautiful. And I'm going to trail this pivot low. And I'm just going to serve the 13. If we hit 749, 750, whatever it may be, I'm just going to keep trailing this 13. And great job today, everybody. That was awesome. All right, we'll chat soon, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love.